Something happened to Kyle's voice. Check 1, 2.
It's gone.
Oh, no.
It's totally gone.
Oh, no. What happened?
So I hosted.
Does it hurt when you talk at all? No, because if it hurts.
Kyle.
Does it hurt when you talk or no?
It doesn't really hurt. It's just hard. Like nothing comes out.
Well, you
I've
sound
said
like
that many times. Story of my life.
a little cartoon mouse.
Oh, my gosh. John Jay. It just clicked. Okay.
It's just gone. I hosted a party for my daughter's dance team. I'm like there. I'm like, everything's going so smooth. It's amazing. The backpacks that I ordered actually showed up on time.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
yay. They looked good.
Such a good thing. And like, I'm in the middle of a conversation with one of the moms. And I'm like, she's so nice. I like want to make a good impression because I haven't really had a chance to like meet her or talk to her a whole lot. And I'm like, excuse me a second. And I like go get a drink of water. And after I did, it was just gone. I was like, cool. So this is me now.
It's weird because it sounds like it hurts, but like, are you just talking like normal and you're fine?
Yeah, it's just this. I think it sounds like it hurts because it's just like I'm stressing so hard to make noise.
You're like if one of those people. If you were like a singer in a band, would they say, "Hey, she needs her vocal rest"?
So yeah. So I tried to do that last night with my kids. So I started like miming things, like putting up 5 fingers, like you have 5 minutes left in the shower. And like Easton was looking at me like, what's wrong with you? And Addie's like, Mommy lost her voice, so she's just not talking right now. And he's like, she lost it? Where did it go? And he's like, is it ever coming back? And then I'm like, like put my hands up like, I don't know, but it will sometime. And he looks at Addie and he goes, I think we should get a new mommy. Ouch.
Just for the voice, man, he moves quick. Man. Is he a Virgo?
He's a Gemini. There you go.
Backstabber.
There it is.
I was going to say, I was weird because I was texting with you yesterday. You sounded fine.
It's perfect.
Well,
Sorry, guys.
I wonder if there's something like you gargle with honey or something. There's gotta
Salt
be,
water, maybe.
I got
Because
so many things in
I
the back
feel
here.
like a hint of it start to come out and then it goes back. Like that. I feel like
Yeah.
you're almost there. But what do
I
I know?
have
I'm
honey
no
on my
doctor.
desk, and I just had some right before I came in.
Oh, you
What
did?
about
Okay.
some tea, maybe?
You gotta have that
Some
throat
warmth.
coat.
Or a doctor can give you a steroid shot in the throat.
That's right.
Yeah.
We know
I
some
don't
of
even
those.
know if that's the thing. You know what? Too bad we don't have Dr. Nick from the Elvis movie. I watched that Elvis movie this
Did you?
weekend.
Did you
tell
like
me?
it?
Tell me about what you thought because I loved it. It's one of my favorite
much like
movies.
it's one of your favorite. Much
Yeah.
like Peyton, I watched it in about 7 increments.
Yeah.
You have to.
Because and I know
tough.
Tom Hanks is getting some flack for it, but that dude's pretty good as a bad guy. Like he's a bad guy in the
He's
movie.
the devil.
But the I don't know, man. There was a movie that came out a long time ago. I saw it when I was a kid, and it stars Kurt Russell as Elvis Presley. You can watch the whole thing on YouTube because I went back to it yesterday. And Kurt Russell was fantastic as Elvis. This Elvis guy, this guy was good. He was
Austin
good.
Butler.
But it's like I want to see, like all of a sudden he's Elvis. It's like I want to see the transition of like how he became like wow when he got his first record deal. Like they always make
Yeah.
it like show me you struggling and how to become an artist.
Yeah.
But maybe that's not what the movie's about. I don't know. But all of a sudden he's like boom. How don't you worry, little sister is number one on the records and Colonel Tom Parker finds him. He's already made it. Like I want to see. He was writing songs. Like if you watch Straight Outta Compton, you see Ice-T in the
Yep.
bus writing lyrics down to a song, trying to get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like seeing how they get discovered. And he's already Elvis. And that's to me. I was like, what? I don't know.
I think the movie was like Woody has still been huge without Colonel Tom Parker.
No, he wouldn't have. Tom,
He already had his record on the radio. I think he would have been bigger.
But Parker was a promoter and started promoting him and put him in all these deals. But either way, it was just like. I mean, it's the dude is probably going to win Academy Award.
He
The
should.
movie's probably going to win.
Yeah, probably.
But, I forgot to tell you guys this. My house flooded last night.
Oh, I saw
no.
on Instagram. It looked bad.
Yeah.
It looked bad.
So I was sitting there. We were watching one of the football games yesterday. It was funny because this is the first time we're home, and Kemp is in Hawaii, and he's obsessed with football, and he's usually got all the TVs on. His whole day's off football, and I know that in Hawaii he got up because he's in Hawaii. The football games start at a totally different time for him, so he got up early to watch football. And my wife was like, can we turn on the TV and put on football? Because Kemp normally would be watching football.
Aww.
So I'm watching football, and I see this thing about some tropical storm coming, right? And it says, there's a tropical storm coming. And I said, my wife's like, really? Yeah, we get on the Apple app and look at the weather thing. Doesn't say anything. So I'm like, we're fine. And all of a sudden, Man, it was like I feel like
Nasty.
it just happened at my house because I was getting.
Oh, no, it was bad
Yeah, I
last
was going to
night.
say, it was pretty bad over by me, too.
Yeah, you need my husband because there was like nothing going on. And we still had like umbrellas up outside from the party. And he's like, I got to go take everything down. There's a storm coming. And I was like, there is. And he goes outside. He comes inside for about 10 minutes. He's like, it's here. I'm like, oh my God.
And it was
Well, it hit
big,
my
man.
house. Look, it came in. The water got so flooded in the backyard because of the way our pool was built. Water came into our playroom. It came and it started going all the way into the equipment.
No.
Water came into our living room. I'm talking about. It was full. We got these sandbags. The water went over the sandbags.
Oh my
Like it just started coming into our house. So I went to bed at 11:30 last night, and we had people come to our house last night with the fans. If you look at my Instagram from early this morning, when I got up this morning, there's fans everywhere that are drying our floors, drying it because we've been through this twice already with a flood damage. So it's like trying to save our house. Like we used all the towels. It was that Dutch at one point was like, he was busting his ass. At first, it was like fun. Oh, this is so silly. And then the water just started coming into our house. And we couldn't stop it.
Yeah.
And it was so scary and frustrating. We're out of towels. And I was like, let's get sheets. And she's like, there's more towels upstairs. Like, it was like this crazy. And then I called, I'm going to give a shout out to this company because they were fantastic. Slate Reconstruction. Derek, he was like one of the managers or owners of the place. And I called him last night because I've used him twice. And he's like, we're on our way. And they came out. They came at my house at midnight last night and set up all these fans.
That's great customer service.
I
Good
know.
to know that you have that on call.
I was Googling them like crazy. And
Yeah.
but I highly recommend if you have any kind of damage, you call these guys because they were just so nice. And then I woke up this morning and you see I'm walking down the step and it's like fan. Not fan. What, those things? They look
Yeah.
like a giant whistle.
Yeah.
Those things just blowing everything out of the water. I'm just like, oh man. I don't know. What if I wasn't home?
I know.
You know?